Lunar Demise by Leg C and more has caught a lot of flack, mainly due to it being a remake of Death Moon. But why is the level so hated, and is this hate deserved? So the main thing people say when explaining why they hate this demon so much is that Death Moon is the pinnacle of Geometry Dash, the greatest and most innovative level of the 1.9 era. Because of this, if you want to remake it, then your product must also be the best level of all time. To them, then, Lunar Demise is an abomination for not being an outstanding work of art, and its creators should be smited for daring to disrespect this holy monument. It sounds like I'm exaggerating, but there are loads of people who really have been acting as though the existence of LD is the end of the world. I don't agree with the notion that remakes have to have something to add to the legacy or be incredibly well made in order to justify their existence. It just needs to be decent. I've been told that it's different for remakes of legendary levels like Death Moon than for remakes such as Molten Gear and Altered Ascent because of Death Moon's importance. The users I've debated with claim that LD has to live up to its predecessor or be thrown in the trash. But again, that's not true. You don't need some grand justification for making a remake. There's such a thing as remaking levels for fun, and that's perfectly fine regardless of what the OG level is. In general, the hatred towards remakes of famous demons has rubbed me the wrong way ever since I saw the reception that Dark Dimension got. Both Lunar Demise and Dark Dimension are solid levels that by no means deserve to be hated on. Although, I guess that point about LD being a decent level depends on what you think of the decoration. So how good is said deco? Is it of high quality, or is it just generic glow? If you're enjoying my take on Lunar Demise so far, I make similar content every week, so consider subscribing so you don't miss an upload. Now, let's discuss the decoration. Let's begin with the first finished part that was showcased. The artwork in the wave is quite similar to that in the original, but it's not as though it's just the original with RTX turned on. The designs are far more detailed. The gameplay creators put actual effort into making a harder version of the layout, rather than just squeezing the saws together here. And there was even some experimentation with different colors. The deco was a significant improvement over the years-old Death Moon, and not just a bunch of glow slapped on top. The second part, though, is one about which I have far less positive things to say. They didn't try to do anything original or high effort. It's by far the most generic of all the sections previewed and kinda gives me Abyss of Darkness vibes. The third and last feature of this showcase is gorgeous. You can't say there isn't anything going on in the background as it flashes between various callbacks to Death Moon. There's also moon art which just looks amazing. This part is just perfect. Overall, the showcase was a mix of good, bad, and incredible, and I give it a B tier overall. There's of course more decoration than this, but I decided to only include the finished parts. For those reasons, I'm against the hate directed towards Lunar Demise, but if you want to see a video about a level I dislike, check out my collab with Wavix about Abyss of Darkness 2. Let me know what your thoughts on this demon are, and consider leaving a like and subscribing for more commentary videos like this one. And as always, thanks for watching.